News just broke that Steve Harvey was sleeping with Diddy for over 20 years, but this is where it gets weird. Because not only is his own daughter involved, but he was caught hinting at the entire situation years ago.
Steve Harvey allowed Sean Combs to date Lori Harvey, his stepdaughter, in order for freak-off footages not to be released.
About to say baby oil! My hidden talents really can't be discussed on national television because it involves excessive amounts of baby oil.
Rumors are swirling that Steve Harvey could face serious trouble soon after shocking evidence from Diddy's notorious parties surfaced online. There are even claims suggesting he went so far as to involve his daughter, Lori Harvey, with Diddy. Katt Williams had previously tried to sound the alarm about Steve, though many dismissed it as jealousy. But it turns out Katt may have been one of the few who actually knew what was happening. The tension between Katt and Steve goes far beyond Steve's strange antics with baby oil and wild parties. Last year, when Katt appeared on Club Shay Shay, he openly roasted Steve so intensely that Steve reportedly wanted to confront him physically. Fans could barely imagine the two clashing face-to-face, yet Katt never backed down and maintained his bold stance. During his interview with Shannon, Katt labeled Steve a fraud and an industry plant. He accused Steve of being envious of Bernie Mac, betraying him while he was alive, and then stealing Bernie's signature style after his passing to elevate his own career. Katt also claimed Steve copied Mark Curry's jokes and passed them off as his own. According to Katt, Steve lacks real talent, spent years pretending he didn't want to be a movie star while secretly plotting Bernie's downfall, and then immediately stepped into Bernie's shoes after his death. He went on to call out Steve for fabricating a story about being homeless to gain sympathy. According to Katt, Steve was never actually on the streets. At that time, he was reportedly earning $3,000 a night while touring with Mark Curry, siding with Katt, tearing into Steve online. At first, Steve tried to act unfazed, posting vague clips about how haters always talk. But after 7 months, he finally lost his composure and fired back with threats aimed at Katt.
Anti-ass hater who is, and you'll never have a hater that's doing better than you. Always know that. Don't get off the wall to dress some pity any ass boy who ain't got going for himself. Now you done stopped your climb up on the wall so you can come down here and talk to his little punk. Don't do that, man. I stay away from it. Now do I want to? Yes. Because I'm a human being and I'm hood. I used to be a fighter. And I still got hands. They slow, but if you get up on me real close, I can still knock your monkey ass out there. I just don't have the quickness I have. But I still know how to turn my hip and shift that weight, and I knock your short out. I your perm straight out your head.
Katt didn't even respond to Steve's late reply, given it took him a full 7 months to come at him. But that doesn't mean Katt had nothing to say about Steve's rumored involvement in Diddy's freak-offs. After Katt's recent claims, people started digging and uncovered multiple instances where Steve appeared to admit attending the freak-offs with his wife, Maori. Apparently, Steve even had a segment on his TV show where he openly talked about his bedroom habits, confessing to using several bottles of baby oil during intimate moments because he liked the sensation. Sound familiar? That's basically what Diddy was accused of at those same parties. Steve even went so far as to call himself a baby oil professional, and admitted he prefers the oil to be warmed up before use, just like Diddy reportedly does.
It's just baby oil. All right. Praise the Lord, baby oil. Ever not include baby oil in your love life. You are missing one of the great inventions. Baby oil ain't really for babies. It's for your damn baby. It just go with everything. You can get baby oil on pizza. I done got it on pizza before. You taste it, you can't even hardly taste it. All around my mouth before. I don't even know what's on there.
Your favorite. Just for you.
Most people don't have a microwave in their bedroom. I've installed one because I need hot baby oil.
Steve didn't stop there. He went on to make an entire song explaining that baby oil is meant for adults, not infants. What's wild is that he shared a video of this song on TikTok all the way back in 2020.
Baby oil, baby oil, baby oil, baby oil. Baby oil ain't really for babies. Baby oil, baby oil, baby oil, baby oil.
The clues were obvious all along, yet nobody seemed to notice. But it gets even more shocking. Apparently, Steve played a role in Lori and Diddy's relationship. Yep, that's right. Rumor has it Steve basically sold his daughter to Diddy. Remember, Lori was linked to Diddy back in 2019 when she was 22 and he was pushing 50. What's wild is that their relationship wasn't exactly hidden. You'd think Steve would oppose it, considering Diddy is practically his peer, but he didn't. In fact, he and Marjorie were supportive and even tagged along. Unsurprisingly, the romance only lasted about 3 months, reportedly because Diddy wasn't interested in a long-term commitment. Lori eventually unfollowed him on social media and moved on. Before Diddy, she was also rumored to have been involved with his son, Justin, though in a 2023 EN interview, she denied it entirely. She explained, "It's so funny because I'm so quiet. There have been so many stories made up about me. I've seen claims about being deeply in love with someone and having a full-blown relationship, and I'll see the guy and be like, I've actually never even met him." She clarified, "I've heard rumors that I dated both a father and son before. Absolutely not true. There are so many false stories and misconceptions about me." But here's the shocking part. Word on the street is that the reason Steve allegedly allowed Diddy and his son to be involved with Lori was because Diddy supposedly threatened to release footage of Steve and Marjorie at his freak parties. Now, I can't confirm this as fact, especially since Lori has denied it, but many people believe it. They claim this is why Steve and Marjorie were constantly tagging along whenever Diddy was with Lori, allegedly using her to keep Diddy from exposing Steve. Adding to the suspicion, Steve's public discussions about baby oil on national TV make Katt Williams' claims harder for people to ignore. When videos of him using baby oil went viral, Steve and his team reportedly pulled strings to have them removed. One popular TikTok even highlighted this attempt to suppress the videos, accusing Steve of trying to silence the evidence.
Steve Harvey is attempting to silence me right now. Everyone's got to look up Steve Harvey baby oil since he clearly doesn't want people looking that up. So Steve Harvey was facing a lot of criticism for being involved with Diddy and because he's weirdly obsessed with baby oil. I can't show it, look it up. I made a video covering that whole situation and it got a copyright strike against it. Now the reason I got this strike is because Steve Harvey's team knows that those clips make him look really bad. Now because it makes him look bad, they don't want people talking about it. And since he has a whole team behind him, he can make people stop talking about it. Now, I for one say that we start talking about it more since he clearly does not want us talking about it.
Like I mentioned earlier, I can't verify if any of this is true since, obviously, I wasn't involved, but plenty of people believe it. Steve's clear fixation on the baby oil isn't helping his reputation either. Fans had plenty to say. One person commented, "Lori got with Diddy so Steve could advance in the industry. He gave something to get something. She was used by Steve." Another added, "Steve doesn't care about Lori, or even her mom, Marjorie. Both of them are all about themselves. But she's married to a man who would drop her faster than you can blink." Now I want to hear from you. What's your take on Katt Williams' claims about Steve Harvey being linked to Diddy? Do you really think Steve sold out Lori to Diddy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to check out this other extremely messy video here.